Hello, you join us on a Sunday. Excuse the washing machine in the background if you're struggling to hear me. I mentioned it in last week's vlog at the very end that we had some house bits to do today. So today's mission is to reattach a pipe that has come away from the house. It's kind of like this. It needs to go straight back up and the attachment needs to go back on. The bracket needs to go back on to attach it back to the house. Hopefully we don't need to go get more brackets. I think the bracket's just pulled away from the hole. It wasn't drilled in very good the first time. If not, we're gonna have to go buy some more brackets. Not the end of the world. Yeah. I don't know, do you want to try that first?
I think that should be alright.
Okay. The only issue is it's quite high up, so none of us are very good with heights. Oh my god. We need to get to this bracket.
Even when that's tall enough, that won't be tall enough.
Yeah, it will.
You've only got that much to go.
We'll have to see. I'm a bit concerned, to be quite honest. That is really not straight. Why do I feel like this is going to be a bigger issue than what we anticipate? You can see the holes. It looks like the screws have rusted.
I don't take these down to those like final destination points.
You're not good.
If I do, I'd rather they weren't like please give it a go.
Yeah, I will. You're very stable though, does it? It feels a bit wobbly. So it's got another bracket come away. I feel like we need something more sturdier. I'm just a bit concerned about this. It's supposed to be on too. And actually, that's holding on this. I don't like it.
Oh, it's too high.
I'm frozen. I can't come back, I'm scared. I mean, I don't really know what I thought, to be honest. Kyle's brother-in-law owns an electrician business. He's an electrician, so we're hoping that he'll have maybe a sturdy ladder. It's a bit extreme paying for scaffolding for something like that. Anyone watching this will probably laugh at my face for even mentioning the word scaffolding. But I don't actually know how to get up there safely and drill safely. So we're hoping that Kyle's brother-in-law will have a sturdier ladder or know a good way of doing it.
Yeah, no worries. Right, thank you. They paused it because they're really busy. They like,
Oh,
they had 2 big tables come in. So like, she's like, please don't come in like an hour. And I was like, oh, I won't. Bye, Porgy. Go for a walk. Sorry, you went for me, aren't you, mate?
That is not saying it. That's the cringiest thing ever. We just booked a roast dinner because I am in no mood to go out at all. So we are getting one delivered. Okay. Have a good walk. Right. My mission whilst Kyle is gone is to get some house chores done. Really behind on the house chores. I don't even know what's going on at the moment. I have mentioned that I'm very hormonal. I think the past few weeks, stroke months, we have been eating really poorly. That's contributed to my hormones and it's something we need to change. We need to break this horrendous cycle that we've got going and get ourselves into a much better routine. So I'm actively trying to push myself through. George's bed should be finished in the washer very soon. I have his other bed, which is almost dry, but I can then make up for him when he gets home. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna get some ironing done. That's not very exciting, but my ironing pile has really mounted, and that is the one job that I take up in the house because I actually quite enjoy doing it. However, it's not so good when it really mounts up. You can tell when we have a big ironing pile because the amount of hangers we have doesn't even fit into one drawer. Right. The ironing pile is literally right at the top, which very rarely happens. I kind of like to do the ironing as I go. but it has gotten away with not being touched for actually quite some time. So today is how I tackle it, and I'm hoping to tackle all of it before the roast dinner comes in an hour's time. George's bed is done from the washer. Now I'm gonna have to hang this on the line because it's water resistant, so it almost just runs off. Let's get started with the ironing. The only way to get through a chunk of ironing is to get some Netflix up, and I am rewatching Stranger Things from the first season. I probably won't finish it by the time season 5 comes out, but it's my comfort show along with friends. So I am currently on episode 4. Okay, cue time lapse. Right, I am taking a break there because Kyle has gone to get a roast dinner and should be back anytime. It is a bit of a mess in this kitchen. There's actually nowhere to go because we've got drying, we've got the ironing board. The island is filled of George's pillows from his beds and hangers, so I'm gonna tidy this up whilst Kyle has gone to get a roast dinner. Roasts are here.
It's probably not the best takeaway I've ever seen.
I don't feel like we've mastered a really good milkshake yet. What?
I just used all of the ice cream.
So Kyle picked up cream. So there's actually no milk. There's no milk in this yet.
There's no milk. I'm not going to use milk.
No.
That's why.
So we've got
so much ice cream.
Cream, Kinder Bueno, white to be specific, and then we've got ice cream.
We'll just have to see how it goes.
So this is
that might not be enough too. I don't know.
definitely will be enough to do.
Yeah, but
It might get really thick. You might actually have to add some milk. So this is the second attempt of trying to make a thick milkshake. I feel like making a milkshake at home is really hard. It always just gets bitty and separates.
In the shop, they just chuck it all in there. Bish bash bosh, done.
I mean, if it gets too thick, you can add milk in after. I just feel like it's really hard to get a good thickness at home.
Needs like
a stir. I think the cream is just gonna make it really thick.
It's like stupidly thick. Look.
Yeah, that's how a milkshake should be.
That tastes really good. Taste that.
Now that is what the milkshake should taste like. What have we been doing wrong? Is it too much milk?
I think so.
It's the cream.
That's what it tastes like when you go out to the milkshake shops.
It's the cream is the secret ingredient.
See how thick it is. Jesus.
Yeah, but that is exactly what milkshake should be. This reminds me of the Slim Chicken ones. Kyle! That's cold.
That's good.
That looks so good. I did actually say in this video how we was trying to
eat healthy. That's good though. That's like the shops.
I think we finally figured out how to
double cream. Just a whole one of them, chuck it in. Guess the ice cream, I just put so much ice cream in there. And then 2 Buenos. Blend it. Oh. It looks like a proper milkshake. The one on, is it the same block as this?
Yeah.
Look at the difference. It looks so like separated and look, there's no separation.
Look, that was in the last vlog. So last week's video, if you haven't seen it, I'll link it below.
Yeah, it was like milk here,
but
then the Bueno, and then the ice cream. But this is all like.
And we did actually try again. Was that last night? We had another one last night that I didn't film, and it was exactly the same. It didn't have like the right thick consistency, and it just kept separating. It's the cream.
That's good. That's so good.
You joined me back in the bathroom. In my last video, I mentioned the pimple patches I've been using. As you can see, I have an absolute crater on my chin. So I've been wearing a pimple patch for 2 days and it's not going. It feels very angry, it's very sore to touch. So I'm going to take the pimple patch off and I'm just going to see what's going on because it is so sore. I think there's like no head almost, so it's not actually, the pimple patches aren't really doing anything. I take that back. What on earth? After all that, I was adamant that they weren't working because it was just red. Clearly it being on all of today has really helped. Oh my god, I actually can't believe how bad that is. It looks like a fake spot. I'm not going to film popping that on camera, that is actually disgusting. But I thought I would come on and how well is this working? Like I was about to say, kind of going back on my word, the pimple patches aren't working on a bit of a more intense spot, but it's working. I completely take back what I just said. This is literally 2 seconds later. That isn't like a head, it's literally a tiny bit of skin that's peeled away. So I've just tried squeezing it and it's not ready. Nothing's coming out. That isn't a head, it is skin. I just want it to be gone. It's so sore. Like I've never had a spot quite this sore in a really long time. I mean, it could be worse, but it's hurting. I feel like I've just made it more angry. Like there's not really a head, but I think I could pop it at the same time. I'm really sorry if this is TMI and you don't like this stuff, just skip ahead. But I want the, like, it feels like pressure, like I want the pressure to go, but I just can't get it. Like it's just not wanting to be popped, so I really shouldn't keep trying to pop it, but it hurts. Okay, I'm stopping, I'm not touching it. It was just kind of like red fluid coming out of it. So what I am gonna do is just stick some pseudocreme on it in hopes that might bring something to the surface. Okay, I'm hoping that might help. My chin is now just worse. I shouldn't have touched it. I managed to get the remaining of my ironing done, obviously off camera. I think I did it the next day, the next evening. After our roast dinner on Sunday, we just watched a film, went straight to bed. So I didn't have time to pick it back up. Plus, we've been catching up on Big Brother. How's everyone liking that? I have to say, we started watching it, I got really hooked, and then I kind of lost touch with it because where it's on every night, I just feel like it's very easy to miss episodes and then you're not in the loop and then you can't really be bothered to get back into the loop. But we caught back up and I'm very much enjoying it this year. I feel like it's not as dramatic as some years. I kind of like it when it's a little bit like easygoing. It's a nice series. I feel like everyone in there's really nice. I'm really intrigued to know who's everyone's favourites this year. Mine's Zila, he's on the top of my list. I kind of don't want to say that we're gonna be doing some gardening today, in case we can't. I'm hoping we can borrow my mum's garden vacuum to get rid of so many dead leaves at the back of the garden. It just looks like a sheet of leaves at the moment. We are doing a quick, we're doing a quick run to the skip because we've had 2 bags of garden waste that's just been sat here and it's now all wet, but that needs to go. We just want to basically sort out the garden because where we're transitioning into autumn, gardens are kind of a bit dead. As you can see, the spot is still very much here. I feel like it's very in your face. So first job, let's go to the skip.
Someone just put it in the black bag and tie it.
Yeah, I was about to say, why don't you fold the sides and then like shove it in the black bag?
Oh yeah.
Don't take it out of the blue bag. Oh, you've already started?
Yeah.
Open it up. Right.
I'll probably go back to back if I get one more. To really, because they're like in there.
Is that one okay?
Yeah. Tie that up.
I'll let you load that up, I'll put these back in. Yeah. Our plan is to get the same pebbles that's at the back of the garden over here. I'll show you what I'm on about. To cover all of this floor. I'm aware that we've got this, but my thinking is if we ever need to get to it, we can just shovel all of the stones out the way. And we need to get a little like wooden lip to go along here to stop pebbles going into the bin storage. I think it will just make the grounds look a lot nicer, and it's a much cheaper way of doing it rather than tiling. Oh, that looks too light. Is that me? Is that just me, or does it look like too, like, the contrast is too bright?
No, it's because the sun's like in our face.
We're on our way now to go and get the garden vacuum, as I mentioned. We're going to borrow it from my mum, so I'm not too sure where it is at my mum's, but we're going to head over and get that because it's a really nice day. So whilst the sun's still out, we can get some of the leaves, get some of the leaves vacuumed up. Just feel like it really needs doing. It just looks like all you can
when
see
they start
is
to
leaves.
like, they start to go like sludgy after a while.
Yeah, and the grass needs a cut again.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to crush up a load of leaves in the
That's true.
lawnmower. Completely forgotten my mum's door key, so instead of climbing over the fence and looking like a burglar, I've run around the back and then I can let Kyle in through the gate. My mum never locks the back gate, and she's locked the back gate. I'm gonna have to climb the wall and hop up. There's nowhere to put, oh there we go. Let's do that. Helps that I put my camera there. Just, oh my god, okay. There is cobwebs everywhere. Let's try and dodge these. Nearly just walked into the biggest cobweb ever. Can you see it? It goes all the way up. The back gate was locked as well.
Okay. So you have to like break in.
I had to climb over. I didn't want to break the gate. Why isn't it? There we go. So if I'm right by saying, it should be in the shed.
Is it okay? That's jam packed. Do you want me to go in because spiders?
Can't see it though. Oh, lovely. Oh. Well, we got the Hoover. What?
Look at it.
I don't want to. What is it?
There's a spider's nest like here.
Oh my god, it's
Oh my god.
just a shovel in the ground. It's just been left there. It's an ornament. Well, we've got the Hoover, but I mean, I'm sure it works, but it definitely needs a good brush down. I mean, to be fair, my mum hasn't used it in a while and it's been in the shed, so it's going to get covered in webs, but it's definitely needing a brush down before we use it, I think, just to make sure it runs nicely. You look disgusted at it.
What?
You look disgusted at the bag.
I don't know.
Set of settings. Yeah. Oh, so that's like in, blow, out. Right. I think we should have probably hand got some of these rather than just hoovering them straight up, but should we get rid of that? We've got nowhere to store it in the winter, have we?
Yeah, but use it in summer.
Yeah, where are we going to use it? In
Well,
the
you can just
winter?
stay here. It's not any issues.
It'll go rusty really bad.
Then we'll just paint it.
I would like to get a hanger in the shed. Oh god. I'm gonna attempt to put our sun lounger in the shed, but I don't really think we've got much room. I'm just gonna kind of have to balance it up against the ladders. As you would have seen in that cut clip, my camera completely fell over. I've dented my lens. I'm very thankful the screen didn't come off. I'm just thankful, like I said, the screen didn't come off and the lens didn't smash. I'll insert a picture of what it looks like on. You can't really tell the difference. And then this is what it looks like off. And the reason why the top lens cover doesn't come down is because it's actually dented on this part. So it's kind of like stopping it from coming out, which is really sad. I should have been more careful. I'm just thankful the camera works. I'm gonna have a look at trying to fix it myself before I send it away. I really don't want to send it away. Although it was pretty quick last time, it's not in warranty anymore. So it's gonna cost me, and I can't imagine that being that cheap. However, it might just be a little bit on the front. It's still not gonna be cheap. Anyway, you saw my camera go down, so you've witnessed the camera break, which is great. But the garden looks good. It looks a lot more tidy. There's no longer a sheet of leaves over in this corner. I've put, obviously you saw me put the sun lounger in the shed, and I've just put all of our outdoor rattan furniture together, so it's a little bit more protected, I guess you could say. But it just looks a little bit more tidier now, not so much neglected. I'm here to end my video. I just feel like I can't catch a break at the moment. What a week that has been. Apart from all the jolly, lovely stuff that I filmed, it's been a bit crazy in our household. But I've come here to end this vlog off nice and sweet. As you can tell, I feel like most of my videos end this way. Saturday night, Kyle's just gone to work. I'm about to get into bed. I've actually been really good and on top of my editing recently. So the video is completely edited. I've got all of my description done. I've got my thumbnail waiting. I'm just adding in this clip. So it'll be just a little bit of editing for me this evening, which is nice. But I thought I would come on to say thank you so much if you've watched to the end. And again, if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. Or if you're a new viewer, hi, I do weekly vlogs and upload every Sunday. It's very raw, real home content, I guess you could say, mixed in with some beauty and clothing when I can. But it's just very real day-to-day life. And if that's something that you're into, then feel free to tune in every Sunday and watch my life and subscribe. That really helps. I've also noticed that there is a slight graze to my lens. I'm a bit upset about that. I haven't even got round to even looking to try and fix my camera myself. I don't even know what's going on. I have just finished watching Molly May's documentary though, season 2 that's just come out. I've watched all 3 episodes this evening and I absolutely love it. Again, thank you for watching if you watched to the end. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. It's a little bit more perky and a little bit more interesting than I think the past few weeks have been, because like I said, our household has been manic, so I really haven't picked up the camera because I've just not felt like it at all. And again, there's been nothing to film because we've been dealing and processing with stuff, so it's just not been on my mind to do. I feel like we're back into a bit of a swing. I feel like we're back into a bit of routine, so it does feel really nice. As soon as I get back into it, I forget how much I love it. So it's definitely picked me up and cheered me up this week, doing some more filming and editing than usual. So thank you if you've watched to the end. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed this week on the highs, and as much as I enjoy editing. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next weekend with another video.